about getting it to you. I gave you guys a module already. Like y'all know, in terms of business, I love basketball analogies. So I gave you guys a module already in terms of how I initially netted, the $707,000 in a month's time. Then I doubled back and I gave you guys another module recently on setting up a formula to, again, the basketball analogy I gave you, your starting five, setting up a formula. Today, going to be another one of my favorites. We're going to discuss what I call the triangle offense. If you know anything about basketball, I'm sure you've heard this before. I'm sure you know some of the big championship teams. Some of the greatest coaches, one of the greatest coaches to ever do it. I actually coined this term from him. I don't think I ever really heard anybody else mention the triangle offense outside of him. But anyway, we're not on basketball. We're just using some terminology from basketball today. But I'm going to tell you how you can use the same terminology in terms of your business and you can get shit moving. So I think this got to be like part 5 or 6 or maybe 4 or 5. But let's get into it, right? So first and foremost, the title of today's module is the triangle offense. And this is what a triangle offense consists of. You're going to have three sections, of course, basically 3 corners because it is a triangle. So we're going to start with the top corner. We're going to start with the top corner, right? So the top corner is going to be what products and what services do you provide? And you know what? For anybody that watched the starting 5 module, you see that right there? Identify your starting 5. This goes hand in hand with the video that I've already given you guys. So you guys, from the products you identify from that formula, you're going to use the same system. So whatever products and services you identify with the original module that I gave you in terms of your starting 5, use those same products. Don't try to rewrite the wheel. Don't try to do a bunch of new shit. Don't try to make it super complex. Use what you've been using. You're just plugging it into a new formula and a new system. So let's get into it. Once we identify our products and services, before we get to our second corner over here, which is your marketing presentation, you have to create a strategy. Because you cannot give a marketing presentation if you don't have shit to market. If you have not developed a strategy of what's more important, what product or service should I prioritize, how in the hell are you going to create a strategy? It is absolutely 100% not possible. You can't make a strategy if you don't even know what pieces you're working with, right? So I gave you guys some of this game before. I'm going to give it to you again. In terms of creating your strategy, there's a couple other things you can do on your way from traveling from point A to point B, developing that strategy while you're driving in the car. These are a couple things you can do to get a strategy rolling so you can identify which product to push, which one you're going to kind of push, and which one going to be a role player and just swing in there and pick up, any crumbs that's left. So number one, think about what incentives you can use to push your product or your service. Incentives can be, hey, if you grab this one, you get this one on the house. Literally, the class we're having today, what's today, bro? May 7th? We got a class in 2 hours and 52 minutes. The incentive is this on my end. If you purchase a physical post-trunk pack, you get access to the course for free. So, can you incentivize your products and services by the time you get to your marketing presentation? That's very important. Also, I want to say this too. Never incentivize yourself to where you're devaluing yourself or you're not able to maintain your quality of life. Like, AKA, don't get desperate. Don't put yourself in the corner where you just giving it to motherfuckers just for the sake of giving it to them because, yeah, you want some bread and you want it fast. No, that we not gonna do. We always gonna maintain our value. We always gonna develop our own price points. That's another thing I want y'all. This is a little off topic, but be very mindful. A lot of you guys like to price your products and your services from a traditional standpoint. If we all keep pricing our shit at the same price, when the fuck are we ever going to evolve as business owners? That literally means that all of us should be getting $9.99 for a book because the first motherfucker that made one said, cool, I'm selling this shit for $10. We good on that. Number 2, create strategies that are time sensitive. What that simply means is, hey, if y'all have until midnight Mother's Day to get into this program or to support this product, and then the price is gonna go back to its original price. I know a lot of y'all may not understand this, but especially if you're teaching about education, you almost have to trick people into learning. I'm gonna be real. A lot of y'all that's watching this module was tricked into being here. Now, did I have great intent? Hell yeah. See, I have a level of foresight and wisdom that sometimes I feel like I know what can help some of y'all better than you may know. And then, shit, when it comes to dieting, some of y'all may be wise in that category. Y'all may be like, I really know what could help bro more than he do. He thinking that XYZ may be the answer or not doing shit at all. But if bro let me step in and show him how to do 1, 2, 3, bro would be in the greatest shape a month later. Just like some of you guys are already and later on going to be in a better business, physical, mental position because of the game I'm giving you. So sometimes you got to add that time sensitive. Like, hey man, get your ass in here right now. Your ass ain't getting in here. In layman's terms, shock value. Here goes a great example. So on my desk over here, I got some of my favorite guns. I got my Desert Eagle. This my baby. She a fucking beast. Anybody know about Desert Eagles? Y'all know these are monsters. She my baby, but I ain't gonna lie. I don't enjoy shooting. I probably shot her maybe 10, 15 times. Anybody that hang with me at the range, they shot my gun more than I have because she is a monster. But she does provide a level of shock value. You know, this is so cool that we shooting this module literally right now in real time. So I'm gonna show y'all something about shock value. Shock value is, hold on, let me start over. Shock value is this video right here that I just posted to social media, where my cameraman, who's literally behind the camera and adjusting it right now while you're looking at the phone, if you're paying attention, right, this is an educational video, but hold it up, right there. All right, so y'all, this is an educational video. I'm at the board teaching them about insurance policies, but I do understand that showing the Desert Eagle and that 357 Magnum, she a fucking beast. I can't stand her. But anyway, I do understand that showing them is gonna add a level of shock value to where when the eye identifies with that big ass Desert Eagle sitting there, it's gonna immediately stop and say, what is this bro talking about? Or that big ass 357 Magnum that make my hand ache every time I shoot it. They're gonna be like, what is bro talking about? So that's cool that those are actually sitting there because I can really show y'all examples in real time. So y'all know the other one I told you guys about, replay value. Just giving pertinent information or having shock value to a level that it's gonna make people stop every fucking thing they do and be like, bro, I gotta watch this shit 2 more times. This is fucking crazy. Or they're gonna turn to the person next to them and be like, bro, put your phone down, hold on 1 second. Look at this crazy ass shit that just crossed my timeline. Shock value. And lastly, I just said it, sharing information. These are all things that you can use when you're developing your strategy. So can you position your products to incentivize them? If you got more than one, there it is. Can you position your products and services to make them time sensitive? Hell yeah. If I'm selling, I mean, this a odd example, but if I'm like, look, anybody that order a post-trunk pack by 8 p.m. today, y'all gonna get a marathon lighter on the house. There you go. It's time sensitive and you're adding urgency because they actually get something for free. But then you just mark up your post-trunk pack $5. So you're not taking a loss. You're not devaluing yourself. But I'm gonna tell y'all just some real honest shit. Number one, most of you guys are devaluing yourself. So you really aren't doing anyone a disservice or any harm by raising your prices. If you truly are who you say you are, then you already know this. Like, let's be real. Most of you guys got in the course with the early bird price, which is $199. You know in your heart of heart damn well this information that's in here is more than $199. If we being honest, the guest instructors that I brought to y'all that get paid, they making $500 an hour. This shit way more than $199. Them dudes get paid tens and 20s and 30s of thousands of dollars to travel around the nation and talk to people. So the point is this. If I bump this price up to $800, I'm still not devaluing myself because the game I give is priceless in my opinion. And just being real, if you could find somebody who making like, you know, a couple $1 million a year independently with no excess education, making board games, robotics, water companies, down to video games with PS5, Xbox, and PC, I would for sure say, well shit bro, it's really not worth that much because everybody's doing that. But literally, nobody's doing that. So literally, you guys can offset your incentives by literally raising your other item up $5. So you're still giving them value, but at the same time, you're really kind of reestablishing your worth. Like, what's the best way I can say it, right? Me letting you in this course at $200 was me showing a lot of love. But I still can sleep good at night when I bump it up to $600 and include a post-trunk pack in there because you're getting double the value and I still haven't taxed your ass on the one item that you're getting, which is this course. You get what I'm saying? This course for $1 million worth of game, easy. But I'm letting you in. I bumped my price up, but I'm letting you in at $600 now, and you're gonna get a physical post-trunk pack. And anybody that got the post-run pack, y'all know damn well what we've been covering in this course, plus the guest instructors, is not in that post-run pack. This really like the best of two different worlds. But let me get back on track. So, boom, we knock those out. And here's one other tool you can use. When you're deciding on creating your strategy, ask yourself, what is trending in the social media world right now? Make relatable content that goes along with the current time. So I'm gonna give y'all a real one. Let me think. Bro, what's a meme that's going around right now? Like, what meme popular? Okay, I got one for y'all. Y'all know the meme that's going around with the girl, she laying in the bed. It really took off though when quarantine first hit, but the girl laying in the bed, the cartoon one she texting to. Literally, I want y'all to go screenshot that meme and then place your products or your items in that caption bubble and drive the attention to your business. So this is what I mean when I say what's trending. Make your products and services relatable to the current times. If we keeping it a buck, 2 African American men of our culture have lost their lives in the last couple days. Well, one was yesterday and the other one was a couple months ago. But it's the point I'm making. Because it's trending now and the world is fake caring, it would be very advantageous for me to make a gun video with one of my children right now, speaking on the importance of knowing how to protect oneself, knowing how to move when it's an active shooter, yada, yada, yada. So I would literally be like, it's a synergy going on right now behind that. And I would literally jump head first into that synergy, give them a video that's gonna rock their fucking soul, and then remind them, hey, I got a product and a service that'll teach you more about that. I got the Unlearn and Relearn Firearm curriculum. I am part business owner in Grace Private Security. You get what I'm saying? So let's move on. So look, while you create a strategy, you're driving your ass down to your marketing presentation. This one of my phone was right here. So your marketing presentation can be based off a couple things. How much attention can you grab? How much traction can you develop to your post? If you don't know what traction is, that's likes, comments, reposts, whether motherfuckers hating or loving. It's traction, it counts. How much interest can you drive? Same thing, likes, comments. How many people can you get to DM you after you drop some game and be like, hey bro, so prime example, the gold videos. People DM me, that I released that gold video in like 2018, I believe. Motherfuckers still be hitting me today saying, bro, I seen your gold video, man. How can I, yada, yada, yada. Pure interest. Another big one I was stressing y'all today. Your call to action. What do you want me to do after I watch this shit? So many people take that lightly. So let me give an example. If you're on social media, positively sure you've seen this. You will get a motherfucker in your comments that you're gonna tell him, make a left at the light, throw a rock at the stop sign, and then the horse gonna appear. And you gonna get a motherfucker in your comments and go, hey, so how you make the horse appear? I make a right at the light. No, I said make a left at the light, throw a rock at the stop sign, and the horse gonna appear. So this is why call to action is so important. I'm gonna show y'all. So, oh, this is a good one right here. Let me see if you can refocus it, bro. All right, so y'all see this post? In the bold writing, it says post-Trump course feedback, and then it has an arrow pointing to the feedback that I got on Instagram Live. So number one, I already hit your subconscious letting you know that this is post-Trump course feedback. You see that? And then I'm gonna jump back down in the caption and I'm gonna say, if you wanna be in the course with 25% off, see y'all in class. Click the link in the bio. So what I did at that point is I'm giving you a call to action 2 different ways. I put the shit on the screen for the people who don't like to read. And then like, I'll show you even better one. So you'll have videos such as, y'all give me a second. Oh, I just posted one. I'm tripping while I'm scrolling down. So you'll have videos like this one, right? So in the very beginning of this video, oh, my sound out on. Oh, listen y'all, in the very beginning of this video, I say y'all, hey, what up y'all? First and foremost, do not forget, in the post-Trump course class, our live class with Steve Bags and Ponce McNeil starts at 3 p.m. sharp today. If you have not joined, listen. That's call to action number 1. I'm verbally telling you, class start at 3 p.m. Name the 2 people who are going to be there 3 p.m. I'm verbally telling you, get your ass to the link in the bio and click 3 p.m. Hey, what up, y'all? And then guess what I'm going to do? Let's say you can't hear well. I'm going to tell you again at the bottom of here, 3 p.m. with a timer next to it. Click the link in the bio.
Hold it up.
Oh, shit. And look, if you look at the actual video, I tell you again, 3 p.m., click the link in the bio. And then I put a nice little clock next to it to add a little sense of urgency. Hurry up and get your ass over there.
In the post-Trump course class.
That's 2 call to actions. And then guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to jump down here in the caption and I'm going to tell you again. Either get your shit together or lay in it. Get your post-Trump pack for free access by noon. Use discount code MOMMYDATE. See y'all in class. So y'all, when I say call to action, that is exactly what I mean. I know some of you guys may think it's not necessary, but literally some people have no idea where you want them to go or what it is you want them to do once you're done talking. A call to action is extremely important. I tell you guys, we're living in an era, man, where the attention span is extremely low. So you can say something about it. Say something to somebody 6 times, they're going to miss everything you said because they was focused on your chain while you was talking. So you got to say it, you got to display it, and then you got to rewrite it in the bottom. And shit, if you come up with a 5th and 6th and 8th way to do a call to action, by all means, do your thing. So look, y'all. So as we identify these things, I want to ask you, not really ask you a question, it's a rhetorical, but it's something I want you to be thinking about. After you got your marketing presentation, how can you leverage their attention? So this is what I mean when I say leverage their attention. You guys can simply create a blog, and you can use your blog like. So I told y'all I'm giving y'all this because I drew this out for Chelsea the other day, and I was telling her how she could use the triangle offense, right? So I said, babe, look, you have a voice that people want to hear. You have a very interesting life, and you have this program called the Safe Haven that women can enter to be themselves, to build, to progress, to hold each other accountable, whiteboards, vision boards, all that good shit, right? But another way that you can draw their attention, another way that you can get some traction, another way that you can gain their interest is go blog. So if you see right here, I got blog, content, info, email list, free shit, click funnels, samples, giveaways. All these things are ways that you can garner somebody's attention. And when you get their attention, you got to convert and seal the fucking deal. But we're going to get to that in a second. But anyway, I was like, babe, you should start blogging. You got an interesting perspective on things. So you know what she did? One of her first blogs was about being an extra mom. If you don't know what an extra mom is, that's somebody that's with somebody that has children. So she deems herself an extra mom. And she went and did that. And then she had another blog she wrote called What Would You Tell Your Younger Self? That shit getting a gang of views. It's getting a gang of comments. This is the point. When you bring them in with the attention and attraction, you gotta have that call to action. So you're gonna give like a paragraph worth of your thoughts. Yeah, I was gonna get my phone and show y'all, but you're gonna give a paragraph worth of your thoughts, and then at the end of each of her paragraphs, she says, join the Safe Haven. Basically, join the Safe Haven so we can further expound on this conversation. So again, remember, you got their attention, because they're like, oh, baby mama, extra mom, shit, let me see what that's about. Because a lot of people struggling with that. You got the traction, because now they talking. They're on her blog having conversations. You got the interest, of course, that go hand in hand with the attention. You hit them with a call to action. Sis, you like how we talking? You like how we functioning? Well, shit, you need to sign up for the Safe Haven. It's an easy call. Again, how can you leverage their attention? Blogging, content, info, email lists, free shit, click funnels, samples, giveaways. Think about your products and services. How can you leverage them in this manner to draw the attention? And then when they arrive, call to action. You put their ass in the chokehold. So let's move on to the foundation, y'all. This is the last corner. Your foundation is where, like, remember what I told you? I said arrow. Your foundation is where they arrive at. So this is a better example. If they're giving you a blog, right, about being an extra mom, and when she hits you with the call to action and say, hey, if you're an extra mom, you need to swing this way to the Safe Haven so we can really figure this shit out. She's sending you to the foundation. The foundation is where you collect your bag. So look, when you get here, literally, you gotta convert. If you don't know what convert mean, you turn them from an interester. I know that's not a word. You turn them from an interester to a customer. So convert, seal the fucking deal. These are ways that you seal the deal. And some of these go hand in hand with creating your strategy. Create incentives. Time sensitive. Make a move. Urgency. Make a move. Descriptive. Some of y'all really got to go into detail about what y'all selling or what services y'all offer. Be very precise about your descriptors. Be very precise about what makes your product and your services stand out from everybody else. Your descriptors are going to change a lot of shit. I give you a prime example. When I made that video telling y'all how I made 700 grand in 30 days, a lot of y'all would have been like, he full of shit. but I had a descriptive, aka a screenshot of my actual sale page that showed you we made $707,000 in 31 days. You can't argue with the descriptors. We're not living in the Photoshop area. Say DerekRace2.com at the top. You know what it is. Another one that you can always use is your feedback and your results. That's why I tell y'all I'm result driven. I'm not dressing shit up. I'm not standing in front of no rented cars or Airbnb in no big ass house and smoking a cigar by the piano. My life is my life. My feedback is my feedback. So when y'all on my Instagram live, when y'all in class and y'all in the chat showing love, that's feedback and results. I don't gotta use no big ass drawn up words. And I'm not knocking if you do, but I ain't gotta use no big ass drawn up words. I ain't gotta do none of that. I tell everybody I'm diamond in the streets. If you don't know what diamond is, that means you sold 10 million records. That's 10 times platinum. I'm diamond outside. You know why? Not because I made the shit up, but because the people who have countered me and my teachings, they gave their feedback. They gave their results. They gave me the crown. They gave me the stamp. I don't give a fuck about corporate. I'm diamond in the streets. And I can say that with confidence because the streets stand behind me. So when you get them to the foundation, y'all, you gotta convert. When they get to that landing page that say like, hey, sis, if you like this blog, get into the safe haven. Chelsea gotta tell them the incentives of being in the safe haven. Chelsea gotta tell them what type of changes is gonna come about in their life because they're in the safe haven. Chelsea gotta be descriptive. Chelsea gotta add the urgency like, sis, this motherfucker only available but for so many people. You need to get your ass in here, especially if you're one of them people who genuinely need the help. And then Chelsea got to be mindful that when them ladies in there, which they are. And so, hey, salute to the ladies that's in the course too that got in her program, because the feedback has been a beautiful thing. I be on her lives every day watching while she go live for business reasons. I be screenshotting y'all feedback. It's a good thing to see. But seriously though, the feedback and the results gonna say more than any motherfucker good or bad opinion. These are actual factuals. Y'all not gonna pay nobody to give y'all no bullshit feedback. You're just gonna happen to be on your live. You're gonna happen to check your DM. You're gonna happen to be in your comments and somebody gonna tell you like, bro, you really brought some big dog shit about in my life. I appreciate you. So when you get them to that page, that's where this side gonna matter. And then your last step is this. Once you swing that ass back up to the top of the triangle, you gotta repeat. Listen, y'all, this is my module on the triangle offense. I hope you guys genuinely appreciated this. I literally want to say, y'all, this is like part 5 or 6. We had part 4, okay. So this part 4, my bad, y'all. Y'all gonna be emailing me, asking me what other parts out, cussing me out, thinking I done cheated y'all or something. But hey, y'all, triangle offense. Same thing with the starting 5 strategy I gave y'all, man. Plug your products and services in, plug your numbers in. Do it your way, do your shit. All I want you to do is take my format, take my blueprint, take my formula, and run with it, man. By all means, do your thing. I give y'all this information for that very reason. And real deal, y'all, from that starting 5 formula to the triangle offense, y'all know how businesses have trade secrets? These are like trade secrets in my world. This is shit that, like, is granted, guarantee none of y'all ever seen me make a video and put it out publicly with this information. This is real shit I use to make sure that we have multiple $million businesses. This is how I function. This is literally like my A to Z. I mean, I got more for y'all, of course, but I'm just saying from the starting 5 to the triangle offense, this is real like G14 classified shit that if y'all paying attention, right? If you pay attention to this module, watch my page and you're gonna say, I know exactly what bro finna do and I know how he doing it. Cause bro really gave me the keys.